Hello.
Welcome.
Come back here, pigeon. I guess our heart just wasn't.
I hate you already.
So now we're heading into Spooktastic.
This is where we find our first piece of evidence that this game was indeed made by the Ku Klux Klan. As many people remember, in 1926, Hiram W. Evans, the Grand Master Dragon Inquisitor Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan, did proclaim, Thou shalt make a video game, he said, I believe, because he's Southern. Thou shalt make a video game with a world called Spooktastic Land.
World.
Spooktastic
World.
Land.
It's okay.
Spooktastic.
I guess you just can't remember it.
One spooktastic and cheese,
up.
please. I'm sorry.
Just looking at you, kid.
1 second. What'd you just say? What'd you just say? In regards to the hand.
I said hands up.
Oh, you see, that's what I thought you said. Allow me to reply.
Ow! My face.
You have to face the facts.
You gotta grab life by the horns.
Shut up.
I was just trying to point something out to you.
I wonder where they were able to pass doors with hands that reach out and grab you in the legislature.
In the Ku Klux Klan legislature?
Well, do they make what you would refer to as legislature? Or they basically say...
Well, what legislature were you talking about then?
Spooktastic land. Lord. Spooktastic Lord. Lord Spooktastic.
That's the name of the Ku Klux
Queen of the
Klansman
Spook.
that approved of this game.
Yeah, the Klansman. His name was Lord Spook...
Lord Spooktastic?
Lord Racist Stein.
Oh my god.
The bringer of the sixth Klux dynasty.
Well, okay. This one's a little weird.
This reminds me of a shittier version of the N60. Actually, no, a better version of the Mario 64 star in the ice.
Oh yeah, the one where it's like, you know, the camera gets fucking caught because it's trying to focus on you while you're inside of the ice.
You know, I like that game. I don't think it's nearly as bad as people make it out to be. Flawed for sure.
Are people like saying that it's bad now?
I feel like there are a lot of people who just think it's just aged awfully and it's barely playable.
I would
because of the controls.
Exactly. I think the controls are great. I don't know what they're talking. What game they've been playing.
I think it's just like, because like.
I do think that Super Mario Sunshine improved on it a little bit.
It doesn't feel as floaty.
Yeah,
the later ones.
I mean, I love Galaxy 1 and 2 to death, and I prefer them over, you know, both of those games, but I do think that 64 and Sunshine had the better control.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like you could just pull cooler stuff off in 64, though.
I mean, yeah, Mario, just in general, is just a lot more, I guess, dexterous.
It's weighty.
Flexible.
But...
yeah, the physics were really strong with that. People are really saying that game has bad control.
I feel like there's two different camps, both with plenty of support. Some were like, yeah,
there's the one camp that's like, oh, this is the best game of all time, and there's the other camp that's like, no, it's not.
Yeah. And both the camps are intense.
Like a circus?
Well, like a camping ground.
You better believe it. Anyway.
That's a really good and original joke. I'm glad you shared it with us. Hey Michael, that was a good idea you had, pushing that lever. So you could push it again and again and waste all of our time. I could be doing something important, like moving around swirly slabs.
Or watching the cable access show Coney 2012.
No,
movie,
it's on its next season now. It's Coney 2013. The stakes are higher. And by the stakes are higher, I mean there are literally less and less stakes in Uganda now, so they have to fight over food.
Either that or the stakes themselves are taller.
The stakes. Cows have gotten bigger.
Yeah,
They've been...
things have just been slamming along, if you know what I'm saying. Just figured I'd point that out.
See, that one was good. The slamming thing, that was kind of a bit of a stretch, don't you think? Although I'm not sure how he's stretching. He's literally just bones. I'm not sure how
Well,
much...
bones are hard tissue. They technically are, like...
Technically,
they grow.
but they're...
I mean, they're not fleshy, like soft tissue, but... Yep. Let's see. I think we're gonna take this for a spin. We'll be right back. I like Wario's laugh. I guess something racist must have happened, because that's the only time Wario ever laughs.
I think your pun was bad and you should feel bad.
No, I just think you're a shark.
Okay.
You're a pun shark.
You should probably, like, figure out what pun you're gonna say before you just say whatever drivel comes out of your stupid fucking face hole, you stupid fucking...
Friend.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I thought you deserved it. I saw your dumb face. Said
I pump can't take this.
Something about this level you know what it reminds me of?
The Ku Klux Klan?
Well, everything. The Ku Klux Klan is in everything, just like the Illuminati.
Ku Klux Klan confirmed?
Half-Life Clan, the Clan edition confirmed. Gabe Newell came out as a Klansman.
No, better yet.
And
Fuck!
you can take that quote and just shove it. This reminds me of...
You can shove it to Uranus.
that subgate thing in Spyro. Remember? The guy, you have to get past my jumping.
Oh
laser,
yeah,
nasty
that!
little boy."
That thing that took so long that we had to like, fuck this, we're skipping.
Yeah, and I like fell asleep.
Yeah.
No, wait, that was every subgate.
And I think John McCain was like...
Yeah, John
up in
McCain
front.
showed up and he said,
We gotta go to war with Syria.
I heard they were taking all of our syrup. I don't know. Syrup kind of sounds like syrup. Not really.
Coin, you dig it.
You fucking idiot.
It's spherical.
You fell off, you fucking idiot.
I don't like the way you're treating me.
This is awful. This is an awful series. A series filled with quasi-racism. Only quasi. Because it's not offense. No offense, no maliciousness.
I am sure that Anita Sarkeesian is quivering in her boots.
And her baby steel leather boots.
I don't think she would be caught dead wearing one of those things.
I feel like she has been caught dead wearing some of those things. Because the mama seal came after her. And she was wearing them when she was...
Hold on.
This is a terrible
Eric?
terrible episode.
Eric?
What do you want from me? I'm sitting here...
I know that this is very unfortunate.
No. Oh, okay.
And that,
I thought you were gonna make a pun. You had the beginnings of a... This is very great experience for me.
You've been a great friend, but
No, I won't hear it. I won't hear it.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to block you.
Oh my god. I have a quick question. How many porns do you think have been made that have been called Swalloweener? Based off of Swalloween or Halloween.
Well, at least it's better than Swalloweenie.
Not really. That one just sounds stupid. Is this a reference to anything? Are you have you just gone full retard?
I was thinking of Frankenweenie is what I was thinking. But I ended up referencing Phalus's Halloweenie thing.
Oh, that's your Phalus voice. That's what that is. I love him.
Really?
I love his voice. I love his sense of humor. Something about him. I'm a fan. So, I feel like
Join the club.
I feel like this I feel like
I love how Wario goes, have a rotten day whenever an enemy dies.
I love how you just pointed that out, even though he does that basically every 15 seconds you hear have a rotten day in this game, and you just pointed it out now. Why did you need him? What is... I'm sorry. What the fuck is that?
It's a door face. And that's a
door face.
Triceratops.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you think it was?
I realized something.
What?
We were playing a dangled video game by the name of Wario World, right?
Yeah.
And I had asked you a question and never got an answer.
Okay.
The FBI.
Oh God, we're still on this subject?
Who arrive at your door. They say, give me $1. Well, you gave your last dollar to Mr. Wormington of the Wormington family fortune.
Wait a minute, he had a Wormington family fortune?
He had a Wormington. Yeah, but then he spent it all on salt. So he needed $1. So but that's not important, okay? Forget about that. What we want to know now is what body part you'd give to the FBI. You never answered me.
Alright, I give them...
Well, you did try to answer me. You said first you'd give your appendix, but you lost your appendix in the Great War.
The other Great War, thank you very much.
They couldn't take your fagiggly gland because the only way to sell a fagiggly gland is on the Chinese black market, and they don't
I like
speak
how
Mandarin.
you remember all the horse shit you uttered.
This was not horseshit. This is serious, my friend. So,
I'd give them my left foot.
Your left foot. Now, I want to hear reasoning. Because how can you put one foot in front of the other if you only have one foot? Do you not care about the teachings of
Do I get a
Mr.
prosthetic
Claus?
limb?
What do you mean, do you get a prosthetic limb? That's up to you.
All right. Well, in this
Do you have the money?
In this hypothetical,
And the answer is no, because you spent it on a worm. You
I
fucking
spent
idiot.
the last of the cash I had on me on the fucking worm.
So you're saying that you think you have left foot insurance? Let's go back in time. This is you. This is you.
Hello,
Mr. Allstate Man. Hello, Michael.
Voice is pterodactyl.
I would like some left foot insurance. How much would that do? It'll be 16,000 yen. I don't know. I spent all my yen on a sand
To
yeti.
answer your question, I settled on my left foot because I arbitrarily chose it over my right foot. It seems like something I could easily get a prosthetic for,
Michael,
you know?
so what you're saying is you're right-leaning.
Huh?
You're
Just picked
right-leaning.
my left foot.
You're right-leaning is what you're saying.
No.
You're right-leaning.
That's not what that
We
means.
found it out. Michael is a member of the Ku Klux Klan. Confirmed.
Is that what the whole point of this story was? Was to confirm that I am not only racist against sandworms.
Oh, that's only the first story of this building, my friend. Next
Oh,
question.
God. There's more?
Number 2. You're eating a big delicious yak leg. What? You're chewing on a big delicious yak leg with some A1 sauce sprinkled over it. You're sitting there playing Sonic 06 on your iPhone device. Okay?
Do you even listen to yourself? When
All of
you
a
talk?
sudden, that's an explosion. Not that kind of explosion.
Did Matilda finish on the potty?
No, so you're
Oh, wait a minute. That was the other story where I walk into the bathroom.
You're stumbling around on the streets. No, wait, I forgot. You're eating a big delicious yak leg, playing Sonic 06, stumbling around the streets. You must have like 4 different hands to be doing all these things. Because you're walking with your makeshift prosthetic leg, your iPhone device.
Wait a minute. There's continuity between these stories?
Yes.
So in this universe, I also gave up my house to Matilda.
Yeah, and your last dollar to a sandworm. Okay.
You might say it's been around the
you're
globe.
walking.
Anyway.
You've already made that joke.
I'm just chaining them together.
Yeah, you made that one too. Are we gonna log all our fucking hours now?
Yeah. It's the pillar on which this playthrough stands.
Okay.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go take this for a spin.
Okay, so with your 4 hands and your no left foot, you walk around with your prosthetic, your makeshift prosthetic leg. That wasn't paid for by Allstate. They charged 16,000 yen. You're chewing on big delicious yak
I
leg.
didn't know that I thought Allstate was drivers and shit.
Hold on, you're playing your iOS device.
Wait for me to finish speaking bullshit.
Sonic, you're playing the Sonic 06 MMO. When all of a sudden, as we established, a spacecraft of unknown origin. You might say it's an unidentified spacecraft. I don't know why you'd say that, that's ridiculous. But a spacecraft that's unidentified shows up right in front of you. You're like, ooh. The gate opens because there's a gate on it. It's like a metal chain gate.
Oh my god.
That's right. A fish flops out. He has prosthetic legs too, so he mistakes you for one of his kind. That's right. It's the fish from Wind Waker. He's like, hey, can you spare $1? What do you say?
I'd say no, because the last time I did that, I had to give up a part of my body to the FB fucking eye.
He'd say no, and he's like, why? But we're members of the same species, you and I.
Why does
We're
he
both
need, why does he need
disgusting,
Earth?
hideous fish
Now wait
mongrels.
just a minute.
Yeah? Do you offer him a bit of your yak leg?
Sure, I'll offer him a bit of my yak leg.
He's like, well, thanks for the pick-me-up, boy. How about that $1?
So now I don't have my yak leg either.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that. It's not like he asked you to. He just sort of gave it to him.
Well, you made it sound like I could do that to get out of giving him $1.
I can say a whole lot of things. I can say, Michael, you could go and join the Ku Klux Klan and design Wario World 2. That doesn't mean you go and do it.
Oh my god.
You're sitting there starving with no left leg. A member of your species ready to gun you down. Here's a gun, by the way.
Oh, you didn't mention.
you don't give him $1.
declined to mention that.
He says, go on, boy, make my day. What do you do?
Alright, I give him the fucking $1.
Now, hold on just a minute.
I don't have one.
Yeah, you don't have one. Why would you have $1? You would have your leg if you had $1.
I visited the bank in between.
The bank was destroyed in the Second Great War.
Come on! You gotta make this a little easier for me.
This is canon. You were there. You were there. We were sitting here on the couch.
It's not established what is canon
On the big
in this hypothetical universe.
Potatoes on the couch, or whatever that show is called. Bananas in pajamas, whatever. You don't have $1 anymore. What do you do to get out of the situation? These questions are for Exo Paradigm Gamer to get inside his character, really find out what he's like. What would Exo Paradigm Gamer do if he had no yak leg, no $1, and no left foot, and was faced with an alien who
You know what? When you say all this stuff out loud, it sounds kind of silly.